Good morning and welcome to Verbling. I'm Teacher Ryan, back for the next hour with another Analyzing the News class, where we'll take an article from the news and discuss some of the vocabulary and themes that surround it. We'll also do a little bit of reading and have a discussion and do some activities together. So it should be a good class, and we're looking forward to it. A couple of reminders for you as we go through our class. When you're not speaking in the class, could you please mute your microphones? Maybe you have a button on your headset or on your cord, or you can use the button up at the top of your Google Hangout window. Just click the mute microphone button. And then when it's your turn to talk, go ahead and unmute it and away you go. The class tends to run a little bit more smoothly when we do it that way. So, let's start seeing who's coming into the class today. Our first student in was, okay, I'm going to say Abby.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How about you?
Very good, very good. Thank you very much. So, did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yes, that's right.
All right, fantastic. So, where are you from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Very good. And what have you been doing today?
Um, I didn't do anything. It's my summer vacation, so I'm just relaxing at home.
Okay, very good. It's nice to take advantage of the time off when you have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a student or are you on vacation from work?
Actually, I just graduated a month ago, so I'm just taking a break now, and after that, I'll be looking for a job.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, nice to have you here in the class. Looking forward to your comments.
Thank you.
And let's see, let's say hello to Hussein. Hello?
Hello, Ryan. How are you?
Good. How you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How about you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm just starting my day now. Just got up
Yeah,
and getting moving around.
very good. Yeah.
And what have you been doing today?
Um, I haven't done a lot of things, not much, but I'm just studying English and a bit Spanish. That's it. I'm
Okay,
a,
good.
I'm on vacation. I'm a student. Yeah.
All right. Are you in university?
Yes.
Very good. And where are you from?
I'm from Turkey. I live in Ankara, the capital of Turkey.
All right, excellent.
Yeah.
Well, great to have you with us here, Hussein. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Paolo, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good,
Yeah.
good. What have you been up to today?
Mm, by now, nothing special, but in an hour, I'll have to go to work because I have to do my afternoon shift at work.
Okay, what do you do for work, Paolo?
I am a policeman here in Italy. Exactly, I live in Bologna, but I was born in Rome.
Okay, a policeman. Very interesting. Now,
Yeah.
is there a lot of crime in the area that you live?
Yes, there is a lot of crimes, and we don't have a lot of specific laws for that. This is the
Okay.
main point.
So,
Very, how can I say, very weak laws.
okay, very interesting. So you need some reforms in your laws. Is that the idea?
Yes, yes. For example,
Okay.
like in the United States.
Okay. Well, great to have you with us, Paolo. It's nice to have some new students in the class
Yeah,
with us today. Welcome.
yeah. Well, thanks a lot.
And let's say hi to Ali. How are you?
Yes, hello. Thanks. I'm fine, thanks.
Good, good. Ali, where are you?
Yes, I'm from Egypt.
Okay, Egypt. Welcome. Nice to have you here.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
What have you been doing today?
Yes, I just we are Muslim now in Ramadan. We are in fasting. So I'm now this day I'm off for work. So I just staying at home and learning English and other kind of things. So,
Okay, you're taking the day to do some studying. Very nice.
yeah,
Good. Well, welcome. Nice to have you with us, Ali. And let's welcome Elena. How are you today?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good. Very good. Nice to see you again.
Yes, nice to see you too.
So, how are things in it's Spain, right?
Yeah, in Spain. Well, it's quite hot here where I live. Today it's okay, but yesterday was a horrible day. Too hot.
Okay.
But everything is okay.
Yeah, it's been very, very hot here in the Dominican Republic also. It's always hot, but extra hot the last few days. So, I understand how you feel.
Hmm, Yes.
Well, nice to have you here with us, Elena. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we've got to welcome also Paco. Hello, Paco.
Hello, Brian. Nice to see you, to meet you. I think it's the first time in your class.
Yeah, I think so too. Well,
Yes,
great to have you here.
thank you, thank you.
Where are you
Good.
from?
I'm from Spain, from Malaga.
Okay, excellent. And how long have you been studying English?
Oh, I think I've been studying English for my life. For my
Okay.
life.
So,
Beginning at school, and then, but by uh, by ages or by sometimes I study, sometimes not. Some years I study, some years not.
okay. Kind of depending on how much time you have and things like that.
Depending on how much time and if I'm in the mood for study,
Okay, I understand. Yeah.
you
It can
know.
be like that with anything we're interested in. If we maybe are learning a musical instrument or something, then we go through periods where we're really into it, and then
Yes.
other periods where not so much.
Yes, 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 yes. I've played the guitar for my life as well, and I think uh, I haven't played for 5 years.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
okay. It's time. You've got to start again.
Yes, it's in the armchair.
Okay, I get you. Yeah. Well, that's great though. You can always go back to it when you're ready, and you'll remember the things you learned before.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, welcome. Nice to have you here, Paco.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
And that brings us to Anatoly. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Anatoly, why don't you just introduce yourself to the class a little bit?
Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Anatoly. I live in Russia, in Moscow. I work as an accountant.
Very good. Nice to have you here with us, Anatoly. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we've got Ivan as well. How are you doing? Or is it Ivan?
Hello, do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, hello. I'm Ivan. I'm from Siberia.
Ivan from Siberia. Wow, great to
Yeah,
have you here, Ivan.
I'm happy to be here too.
So, what is it like in Siberia this time of year?
This time of year is very hot. Actually, it is very hot, not cold.
So, where you live,
I live in Yakutsk. Yakutsk,
Okay.
it's considered to be the most coldest city on Earth. But it is very hot today. No, in summer it is usually very hot, but in winter it is cold.
The coldest city on Earth.
Yeah, it is.
Wow, Ivan, that's amazing. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the hottest city on Earth, but never the coldest.
Um, sometimes Yakutsk also can be considered as the hottest city in Russia. Sometimes we live in that climate, which is very hot in summer and very cold in winter. So,
Well, you need a lot of different clothes if you live there. You need big coats, and then you need shorts and t-shirts too.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, great to have you here, Ivan. Welcome, one and all.
Thank
So
you.
today we're going to have another one of our Analyzing the News classes. So if you've ever been in one of these classes before, you know there's kind of a little bit of everything. We do some vocabulary, we do a little reading, we do some exercises, we have a conversation. So it keeps the class moving and keeps it exciting. So let's start with a picture that will get us in the kind of a warm-up for talking about today's subject. Let me show you the picture. All right, there we go. So let's start with Evie. Can you describe what you see going on in this picture?
Yes, I think it's a court, and maybe there's a lawyer and the judge, right?
Okay, yes, very good, excellent. And we have a new student as well. We have another Elena. Hello, how are you? Hello, Elena, number 2. Okay, we can't hear you, Elena. Maybe check your microphone.
Sorry, I have leave for a moment.
Oh, no, there's actually another Elena who just popped into the classroom, and I was trying to say hello
Okay.
to her, but
Hi, can you hear me?
oh,
Can
there
you
she
hear me
is.
now?
Yes, I can. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good, very good. Welcome to our class.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Siberia.
Siberia as well. That's where Ivan is from. So he says it's very hot right now.
Not very hot, but quite warm.
Warm for Siberia, I guess. Yeah.
You know, Siberia is big, so.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right. Well, great to have you here, Elena. Why don't you tell us what you see in the picture?
I think it's a movie scene of the movie, something like can't remember the name of the movie.
You're right.
It looks like a court.
Exactly. Very good. Do you know who would be the name of? You can see where I've got my cursor on the picture. What would be the title of this guy right here? What is he?
I have no idea actually.
All right. How about our other Elena? Can you tell me what do we call this man?
A lawyer.
Good guess. Good guess, but this is not the lawyer.
The judge.
The judge. Very good. Excellent. Now this guy over here is the lawyer.
Yeah.
So he's talking to a group of people. Now let's see. Hussein, can you tell me what do we call this? What do we call this group of people that the lawyer is talking to?
Jury or
Exactly.
audience.
Very good, Hussein. Now, what is the job of the jury?
They are like sometimes they vote, I think. For example, they talk. For example, lawyer talks, judge talks, and for example, the criminal talks, and then the jury decides something. I think. I don't know very much.
Very good. That's excellent. Perfect answer. So they'll after the courtroom or after the court is out of session, the jury goes into a little room and they talk and they decide if the person is guilty or innocent. Okay, very good, Hussein. Now, Paulo.
Yes.
Here we
I'm
see
here.
another person sitting up here beside the judge.
Yes, the witness, I
Oh,
think.
good. So,
Yeah.
what is the purpose of having a witness?
Is someone that was there on the crime scene. It can witness what happened at the time.
All right, good. Very
Yes.
good. So in one court case, there might be many different people
Yes.
who will come
Yes.
and give testimony.
Yes.
All right, good job. Thank you, Paulo.
Can
So
I-
now, let's talk to Ali for a second. Now, Ali, this man here, we already talked about him. He's called the lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Now, in your country, what do people think about lawyers? Do they view lawyers as being good, or do they view lawyers as being bad?
Yes, I think that most of them, or not most of them, more or less of them are liars. Because
Liars.
yeah, because they become or get the truth or become the truth to be untruth to win the case.
Okay, so they'll say whatever they need to win.
Yeah, they do everything to win. Whatever the guy is depending on him that guilty or not guilty.
Okay, so they don't have a good reputation then.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Ali. Very good. Let's ask Elena number one. Elena, what do we say? Elena Vice?
Yes, today I can be Elena Vice.
Okay. So, Elena Vice, what do people think about lawyers in Spain? What is the opinion of the public?
It's ambivalent. If you ask a parent if he would like her child being a lawyer, I suppose he would say, "Oh, it's a good job." But society in general thinks that lawyers are liars and they only want to take money for their clients and so on. So, well, it's ambivalent.
Okay, okay. People are on both sides of it.
Yes.
Very good. Nice word, ambivalent. I like it. So what about you, Paco? What would your answer be? How do people feel about lawyers?
Well, I agree with Elena Vice. They don't have a very good reputation here in Spain. Unless you have money to pay one of the best, the most of them are not very good. You know, from my experience, if I could represent myself in the courtroom, I would.
Okay, you think you'd be better off by yourself?
I think so. I think so. I don't know a word about about law, but in my opinion, they don't study the cases very much unless you have money to pay one of the best, one of the groups of lawyers that also are as well as they are very good. But
Okay.
most of them they don't have a good reputation
I understand. Very
in
good. Nice
general.
answer. Thank you. So let's get one more opinion on this. Let's ask Ivan. What about in Siberia? What do they think about lawyers? Hello, Ivan?
Oh, sorry. I told. Okay. Yeah, my microphone was off. So I'm sorry.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem.
I I was saying that I just remember the movie. It was an American movie about a little boy. He said that his father is a liar, not a lawyer. So yeah, do you remember this movie?
I'm trying to
So
remember. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
yeah, so we feel the same, but as long as the lie is benefits for a customer or for so it is good
So they lie for their clients.
for the clients. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So yeah,
So when you need a lawyer, you're happy to have one, but when the lawyer is coming after you, not so much. Then we're not very happy. Have you
that's right.
now? Let's ask Anatoly. Have you ever had an experience where you had to hire a lawyer?
I participated in the competition in the court where lawyers also participated during economic how say tax competition and they helped to defy our position of my company, and we won, and
Okay,
it good experience in that
that's
case.
good. You want to be the one who wins when you're in court like that.
Hmm.
Very good. Okay, everybody, let's go to our document for today. I'll put the link here in the chat box in case you don't already have the document open. Is everybody using the Verbling chat box, or do we need to use the? Does anybody need me to put it in the Google chat box?
It's right. It's right for me.
Everything's okay? Okay. So you can see here at the top we have a word, lawsuit, or lawsuits, plural. Let's find out what that means. A lawsuit. How about Elena? Elena number 2, could you tell me what is a lawsuit? Hello, Elena. I think your microphone is muted still. Oh, she's popped out of the class. Okay, hopefully she'll come back in. Let's go with Abby. Could you tell us what is a lawsuit?
Yes, I think it means like claim or complain.
Okay, very good, very good. And anyone have something further to add to that?
Yes, I think it's the whole process that involves a court lawyer and the witness is the entire process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens is sometimes something will happen and someone will bring a lawsuit against us. So they'll go to their lawyer, and the lawyer will type up all these documents, and a person will someone else. So this is something that people threaten to do sometimes. They'll say, "I'm going to sue you."
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go ahead. Go ahead.
All starts with a report. You have to go to a police station in Italy, for example, and you have to report what happened to you.
Okay.
After the public minister in Italy, but I think in another countries there is a public prosecutor. Take that document and start the lawsuit.
Okay, very good. Now, some lawsuits, sometimes a person sues another person for a good reason. But other times, the lawsuit is very, very silly, or a word we might use in English to describe it would be frivolous. Let me put that in the chat box here. A frivolous lawsuit. That's where somebody's just trying to get money. So they go and they hire a lawyer. So today's story, we're going to talk about that type of a lawsuit. But let's look at some vocabulary together. We're not going to do all these words because we have a big class and time is passing by. But first of all, what is a salary? If we're talking about a salary, Ali, do you know what that means?
Yes, it's pay the owner of company pay the service to the employees. Yes, it's a pay.
Exactly right. It's your compensation or your pay that you get. Very good. And then our next word here is comparison. Let's ask Hussein. Can you tell us what does that word mean if you are making a comparison?
It's like to compare two things. Comparison.
All right, excellent. So you might take two things and write a list of what is the same and what is different. So you are analyzing the two items.
Yes.
Good job. Okay, let's go down. Let's skip a word and go down to this one, astronomical. Paco, if something is astronomical, what does that mean?
I think could be a very big thing.
Yeah, very big.
A very
What's
big
some
amount, a very big something, whatever.
And when we use that word, astronomical, it's like huge, unbelievably gigantic. It's like so big that they're comparing it to outer space. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. The next word is wealth. Wealth. So, Elena Vice, when we talk about wealth, what are we talking about?
We are talking about the amount of money you have or someone has.
Okay. So when you think about someone with a lot of wealth, what thoughts come to mind?
He's very rich.
Okay, very good. So it's the amount of... Very good. Okay, next we have civil rights. So when we talk about someone's civil rights, let's ask Elena number 2. Can you tell us what we're talking about? Civil rights.
The rights of every person to... I can't explain.
It's not all that easy to explain, is it?
Yes, it's a common expression, civil rights. Yes, it's hard to explain.
Maybe can somebody help out? Elena, what would your definition be of civil rights?
Thinking
Right to vote.
It's the rights of citizens to political and social freedom and equality.
All right, very good. Yes, excellent explanation. So every country has some sort, generally speaking, has some sort of documents that outline these kinds of laws of what each citizen has a right to. Okay, let's look at the next word. It is harassment. Harassment. How about Anatoly? Could you define that for us?
It is something about bad actions, aggressive maybe action.
Okay, yes. Aggressive, that's true. Anyone else have something they would add to that explanation?
Yes, I think it's involved with the to rape a woman, for example, and try to touch her, but even if she doesn't want.
Okay, yes, that would be a form of harassment. They would call that sexual harassment.
Yeah.
So it's the idea when you disturb or bother or persecute someone else. That is a harassment.
Aggressive pressure or intimidation.
Very good word. Yes, excellent. Okay, next we have, this is a term that tends to come up in court or in a lawsuit. Someone says that they are suffering from emotional distress. So how about Elena Vise? Would you be able to define that for us?
Yes, it is a damage make on you or on someone, a damage that is related with emotions, with feelings. So you, if you are suffering emotional distress, you may feel bad, depressed, or nervous.
Okay,
Because,
very good.
someone is doing something bad to you.
Excellent. So it's not something that you can't show a physical any physical damage, but sometimes the damage is inside, in your mind or with your emotions. Okay, we'll look at one more word here. This one at the very bottom was a new word for me too. I just learned this word. But it is a number. It's an undecillion. Anybody know how big that number is? Well, let's see if we can write it out. You're not going to believe this. This is an undecillion. 1 followed by 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That is 1 undecillion. Incredibly huge, would we say an astronomical number. So this number, this amount is going to come into play when we get into our article for today. So let's get down to it. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to go sentence by sentence. And along the side here, you can see a list of vocabulary. Some of the vocabulary we already talked about, some of it we didn't. But what we want to do is pick the word that we can use to complete the sentence properly. And then we'll basically slowly put together our article. So let's begin with our first sentence. And let's see, where did we leave off? I think it's Hussein. We haven't spoken with Hussein for a little while.
There's a phrase in English when someone gets a big salary that they earn telephone numbers.
Excellent job. They earn telephone numbers. Right on. Good job, Hussein. So then our next sentence. Let's invite Paulo.
Okay. A man in New York is suing the city and other for so much that is almost impossible to think of a comparison.
Good job. Sentence number 3 has 2 words in it, so let me just highlight it. Here we go. And how about Ivan?
Okay. And Anton Purisma succeeded is suing for 2 decillion. Over 99.99% of English. Sorry, I can see it. Over 99% of English speakers would not know or have heard of the word for this wouldn't know or have heard of word for this fact.
Okay, good try. Can you look and see if there's another vocabulary word that might fit a little better?
Maybe no, I've heard of the word for this. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From these 8 words.
Yep, it's in here. Remember that you're talking about a number. So is there a word there that has something to do with a number?
Maybe entire. No. Amount.
There you go. Because we're talking about an amount or a quantity.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
No problem. Hey, you're doing great. All of you are. Okay, great job. Let's look at the next sentence. And where are we in our roster? Let's see. How about Anatoly?
That astronomical figure is $2 decillion. A 2 by 36 zeros. Follow it.
Hey, good job. A 2 followed by 36 zeros. Let's just practice one word, Anatoly. This one here is pronounced figure. Figure.
Okay.
Try to get the U, like almost a U sound. Figure.
Figure.
That's it. Perfect. Oh, goodbye, Paolo. He's had to leave the class. All right, good. Let's go on to the next sentence. And how about Paco?
The only people who are likely to need this word are probably astrophysicists and astronomers.
Good work. Likely. And just to practice this word, this big one, astrophysicists. Astrophysicists.
Astrophysicists.
There you, perfect. Beautiful job, Paco. That's a tough one. All right. Next sentence goes to Elena, number 2.
Yes. $200 billion is in fact more than all the money in the whole world.
Okay. Good work. And the last sentence in this paragraph to Elena Bise.
Even more than all the wealth created throughout humankind's entire history.
Okay, fantastic. So, Elena Bise, while we're here talking to you, can you just summarize this paragraph? What's going on?
Someone, a man in New York, has sued the city for an astronomical amount, an amount so big that is bigger than all the money in humankind.
Yeah, unbelievable. More than all the wealth created in the entire history of the world. And he wants it from New York City. Well, let's find out a little bit more details. Let's see what happened to this man so that he has this lawsuit. So paragraph number 2, let's go with Ali. Could you do that sentence for us?
So what did New York City do so wrong to be sued from such mind-bogglingly granted? I don't know, but system?
Good try, Ali. But that's not the one. Is there another one you see there that might work? Remember, again, we're talking about a number. So is there something, one of those vocabulary words has to do with a number?
Some?
There you go. Good job. So this sentence had some kind of crazy words in it. First of all, it talks about mind-bogglingly. Mind-bogglingly. What does it mean if something boggles your mind? Does anyone know?
You can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
Okay, good, Hussein. Unbelievable. And Ebe?
Yes, I said the same thing. Something you cannot believe it. Yeah.
Excellent. You guys got it. Now, what about the word that goes right beside it? Gargantuan.
Gigantic.
Gigantic. Good.
What does that mean?
Okay. Yep.
What does it mean?
Gargantuan is.
It was a character of a book, Gargantua, maybe. Yeah.
You mean that's the origin of the word? I'm not sure the origin.
Yeah, it was a giant man. You know, it was. I just don't remember, but Gargantua. It's a French character from a book.
Okay, well there you go. Maybe this is the origin of this word, but that's what it means. Enormous, colossal, astronomical we could even use from our vocabulary today.
Giant.
Giant.
Yeah, that's right. This man was giant.
So was the amount of money that Mr. Purissima wants from New York City. It's a gargantuan amount. So
Yeah.
let's go on to our next sentence here. And, oh, this is a long one. Wow. Okay, it goes all the way down to here. So let me pick my victim for this sentence. And I think it's going to be Abby.
Okay, quite a lot. It seems the New York Post reports that Mr. Purissima is suing the city, as well as two infected.
Oh boy, that's a good one. And it normally that would work because you're talking about a hospital, so it might have to do with an infection. But that's not the correct word for this sentence. You want to try again?
Okay,
Local.
Oh, you just got some help.
local.
There you go. Local hospitals. So that means he's suing the city, New York, plus 2 hospitals in New York, local hospitals. Okay, go on.
Okay, LaGuardia Airport, the transportation system.
Nice.
A bakery, and even a dog owner for civil rights.
Violation.
You need a hand? Violation. Yeah, you got it. Let me put that in there. Okay, go on.
Personal injury, discrimination in national origin, retaliation, harassment, fraud, distress.
Okay, now hang on. This one is a little tricky, but you need to pick something that would go with the following word, murder. What kind of murder is he charging them with?
Attempt.
Attempted. Yes, good job. Okay, almost there.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Good.
And conspiracy to defraud. Why? Well, it is because...
Oh, good. Let's stop right there. Good
Okay.
job. That was a lot, and you did really, really well. So, anybody who needs any of the words in that sentence defined? Any questions about any of those words? I notice we have... Yeah, somebody has a question? Go ahead.
No, I need to... What does it mean?
Which one?
Conspiracy.
Can you type? Oh, conspiracy. This one
Yeah.
here. Okay, good question. Would somebody like to help out? What does it mean, conspiracy?
Like a plan.
Good. It involves a plan.
Maybe something made in secret.
Yes, good. Yeah. Hey, I just noticed we have a new student in the class. Let's just say hi to...
Hello, Honor.
Honor.
Hello, Ryan. Yeah, how are you, Ryan?
Good, good. How long have you
I'm a bit late. I'm a bit late, sorry, but I am following the lesson, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Well, great to have you here.
Thank you.
I hope that you haven't been in here for 10 minutes and I just didn't notice you.
Mm-hmm. No, I have just get it.
Okay, great. So, Honor, do you know this word, conspiracy?
No, no idea.
Okay, so we have a couple of, let's just write down a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put my cursor back here.
By the way, I use iPad. I didn't see your chat box.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
Can you use the Google chat box?
I can't with Apple. No.
Oh, okay. So you can see the text though on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So we have conspiracy. We have something done in secret.
Mm-hmm.
To do with a plan. Anybody else have anything to add to this idea of a conspiracy?
It's a secret plot, maybe.
Oh, a plot. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
A secret plan to do something harmful or unlawful.
Okay, that's good. So the conspiracy is always something unlawful or bad, something that will hurt someone else. Exactly. So when you get a group of people together and they have a secret meeting and they say, okay, what are we going to do about this situation? And they make a plan to do something bad, that is called a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anybody else have a question about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's finish off our article, and we can ask Honor to do it. So here's the last section.
I'll choose the word, right?
That's right.
Well, it's because last month a rabies infected, maybe.
Yep.
Rabies infected dog bit his finger on a city bus. Then a Chinese couple took photos of him without asking, and to add local to no idea.
This one's a tougher one because this is an idiom in English. Does anyone want to help out, Honor? What word do you think goes in there?
Insult, maybe.
Insult.
Insult.
What does it mean, insult?
Okay, we got a question.
What does it mean? Insult.
Who can help out? What is an insult?
Offense.
Okay, it's something offensive, yes.
Humiliate.
Kind of harassment.
It could be a form of harassment, yes. Verbal harassment.
Yeah.
Insulting language is when maybe you're saying bad things about someone else. Maybe you say someone is stupid. Well, that would be an insult.
All right. Disaggregate. Aggregate. Maybe.
So, in this case, this is the idiom in English, or the saying. We say maybe something bad happens to us one day. Maybe we lose our job, and then on the way home, the policeman pull us over and gives us a ticket. So we would say, I lost my job, and then to add insult to injury, I got a ticket.
Yeah.
So it's when one bad thing goes on top of another bad thing. Insult to injury. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So now we've had our whole article read, and let's have some questions about it. Let's just first of all summarize the second paragraph. Maybe Paco could do that for us.
What, please?
Could you summarize this paragraph?
Yes. Well, they are talking about what Mr. Purissima is appealing for.
Okay. And what were some of the things that he is charging?
Well, because violation, personal injury, discrimination, in national origin, all the stuff related here.
Good. But what really happened to him?
This is all because a rabies infected dog bit his finger on a city bus.
That's the main thing, yes. And then
a Chinese couple took photos of him without asking, and to add insult to injury, he's routinely overcharged for coffee at the LaGuardia airport. I don't understand this last paragraph very good. Overcharged for coffee.
overcharged. Yes. So if someone is overcharged for something,
He have paid too much.
exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
all right. I understand now.
Okay. So very good job, Paco, explaining that
You.
paragraph.
You.
So if we go on down here, we have some questions. Actually, you know what? Let's go down here to some questions for class discussion. We've only got a couple of minutes left. So, Elena Vice, could you pick a question and ask one of the other students?
Okay. To the other Elena, what do you think of this story?
That's for you, Elena. Oh, maybe her mic is not working. Do you want to try picking a different student for now, Elena Vice?
Yes, Anatoly, for example.
And which question?
See, what do you think of this story?
Oh, this story. That's interesting story. I heard about similar stories, and it is a plot for. It could be plot for the movie.
Very good. All right, Anatoly, why don't you pick a question and another student?
Number A, the first one. My question is for Ivan. What did you think when you read the headline?
But what the headline was, I just don't remember.
Oh,
Can
you know what?
remind me the headline?
I'm not sure if I even put it on here today. I didn't. I left it off. I left it off. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe you can pick a different question, Anatoly.
Okay.
What springs to mind when you hear the word lawsuit?
Have you what's when I hear a lawsuit, I just I don't know if it's against me. I feel really bad, you know, just really bad things. but when I do it, well, I expect some money from someone, maybe. Yeah.
You think money, you hear dollars.
No, rubles.
Rubles.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, very good, Ivan. Let's just do one more. Would you like to take a question and pick a student?
Okay, I will. Okay, to Ali. Have you ever been involved in a lawsuit? Ali, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, but actually, I remember. No. Actually, I don't have any or involving in any lawsuit.
Well, that's good. It's always nice to be able to say that. We have never been involved in one, because usually it's bad news, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, everybody, our time has gone by very quickly. We had some other activities, but we'll maybe get to incorporate them into another class later on. Here in the chat box is my Facebook page. If you would like to, you can visit me there. I post information ahead of time about my upcoming classes. So you're
Right.
always welcome to send me a message there.
Ryan, may I
Yep.
ask your help for 1 minute?
Sure.
It's not related this class. Okay. Right. I wrote a short sentences. Would you make it correct if I read it? It's very short. It takes only 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. I'm preparing CV, so I have written something about cover letter. It's written that my experiences of problem solving in chassis systems and vehicle engineering attributes via Six Sigma tools will help you to improve your trends of internal and external quality metrics. It's okay for you when it's read it. Is it meaningful?
Let me hear it one more time.
My experiences of problem solving in chassis systems and vehicle engineering attributes via Six Sigma tools will help you to improve your trends of internal and external quality metrics.
Wow, that's an advanced sentence, Honor. Can you? I think it sounds very good. It
All
sounds
right.
very good.
All right.
I'd like to see it written down in order to really tell you.
All right.
If you go to send me an email through Facebook, I can look at it.
All right.
And then I can give you an answer.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Honor. Take care.
Bye.
And I have 2 classes tomorrow, everybody. If you're free, I hope to see you there.
All right. I'll be there.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.